Hello, Speed Gaming. Hello, 17 people that's currently in here. We're a little early. The race is going to start in about like 4 to 3-ish minutes. Just going to ask here if anyone wishes to help track. Feel free to join and help track, because otherwise I'm going to be solo calming and solo tracking. Or if you want, in the chat, just spam saying that, oh, hey, you didn't mark this on the tracker, You would if you wasn't working. All right. All good, all good. So currently, I have no idea. I have no idea whose audio I'm currently listening to. Should have probably asked if they have clean audio. I swear to God, I am currently hearing Tony talk right now. Do you guys hear this? Do you guys hear someone chatting? I'm obviously talking over them too, but don't worry. That's Tony in the comm booth. He's talking about the race live, and then I'm just gonna concur with everything you get. So he'd be like, "Hook shot in this location," and I'll be like, "Yeah, we saw that." I'll message in the race room chat. Be like, "Free stream is happening. Who has clean audio?" Oh well, I don't want to distract them. It's like, can we switch to Pojo's audio? Like, oh no, we're using Pojo's audio right now. That's what it says. How are we here? Is Pojo listening to Tony currently right before the race? Is that what's happening? Or they're chatting? They might be chatting. I know for a fact Tony never talks on his stream, so this might be what's happening. They're talking a little bit before the race or something. So let's switch to Tony's audio. We probably won't hear anything. Okay, perfect. I think they're both running vanilla music as well, because as soon as I switch to audio, I'm not hearing Tony anymore. Hello, Vidya in the chat. Thanks again for getting this quickly set up. Thank you to our SG admin, Clifford, as well. Looking at the race room, about 14 minutes, 15 seconds. So this race will be underway quite shortly. And I hope that this is a sub 2. Because I gotta pop over to the next stream, and then the next stream, and then the next stream. I think I was a little too anxious to try to help. Apparently 15 should be about to start. I heard they were about a minute late. As she told you, they may do the next race without comms if it comes to it. Yeah, I think that might have to happen. Might only just get the 2. I had just sent Wispy the tracking URL just in case as well. I'm glad Wispy decided to pop in for tracking. Wispy's also joining the room, but thank you, Wispy, for tracking. You don't have to speak because you didn't join his commentary, but all right, now the race is ongoing. Didn't get to see what was on SCTHP, but it seems to be nothing. I wonder what openers these runners are gonna run. I know what opener Pojo's gonna run. Starts with South opener. Cafe holding only a land title deed, it seems. Either land or mountain. Seems to be land. Got ourselves, I think, a small gold trim so far. Nope. Seems big to me. Got that CT Fairy getting that blue rupee. That blue rupee is going to help for the potential Gorman Bros race that he's definitely going to skip. Bow for Tony and bow for Pojo in just a moment. Seems like both the runners are heading south. Pojo doing a roll jump for this trick. I'm never a fan of the roll jump. It just gives him a little bit less time to get that jump slash. Just on time. Thank you again for Whisper for tracking, because I had both my hands at the back of my headrest, just, you know, big chilling, just speaking. Only hitting one of the Dekus for the stick. Only gonna need one. Preferably, you should get two. But it seems like both the runners are doing the exact same thing. Ojo only a little bit slower because he opted to go grab the CT Fairy. And I think Tony did not, because I do see a rupee difference here. Woodfall Temple is our first Wave the Hero, and we're going to get a bunch more, and the exact same from Pojo's side. Beneath the Well Foolish, Gossip Stones, Red Rupee, Bank Reward. Is that Crimson or Chateau Refill? And that's Fisherman's Game also dead, I think. But we're going to get another peek at that. Beneath the Well. Gossips. Chateau, yeah, that makes sense. Fisherman's Game's Empty Bottle. Yeah, we're not getting that. Bow strats, completely forgot about that. Bow strats are so good. Tony gets it perfect. Doesn't pay out. I haven't gotten anything good for our runners. Logically, we are at 0. Big money. 5 rupees isn't going to matter. Pojo messing up the bow strat, but he has lots of opportunity to catch back up. A duplicate hint. And let's see if Pojo opts to open it. Pojo does opt to open it. Hopefully our runners also opt to check the tingle here. Perfect time to be shooting at his tingle, check the Gossip Stone in the meanwhile, or decide to hit the owl, whichever works. I hope we do see some divergence soon. I really do hope that they're not going to do the same thing for 30 minutes. How would the invite links work? Oh, here's Nath. Nath's in the setup room. Welcome in, Nath.
Hi.
Hi. Joining
For the
in for
impromptu join
comms. Appreciate it. When Vidya was mentioning you joining for comms, I was thinking it was like, oh, like after your race or something. It's like, oh, before your race.
Yeah.
Your race coming up.
If this goes long, then I'll have to leave early, but
yeah, that's perfectly fine. So do I. I'll be joining. I'll be joining up with you. You know, because the race should be decided before then. I really feel like between these two runners, that even if they get a curse seed, we will at least know the result, and we'll just say, hey, this guy is probably going to win, unless something catastrophic happens.
yeah, I'm sure we'll see a likely go mode by the time I have to leave.
Yeah, to just catch you back up to speed, if you haven't seen it, SCT HP was nothing, SCT Straw Roof was a bow, P-Hat was a silver rupee, land title deed on Cafe's pendant area.
Okay,
That's
so
all
we have a
we've
bow,
seen
and it
so
sounds
far.
like we're just bow out of logic right now.
Yeah, it's just bow out of logic. Tony is gaining that lead because Pojo is did get the CT fairy, but it does seem like Pojo is deciding to orphan Bomber Kids. You might as well. It's not going to lead to the hookshot, hopefully. Surely. We did see a red potion on Postman. Do you feel like that's going to come into play?
Where's the red potion at?
It's on Postman's head.
Oh, probably not.
Probably not. We did see another empty bottle. It was marked on Fisherman's game.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those are disgusting bottles to start with.
Yeah. Tony
These are
deciding not to lose the run to RNG by trying to get the minigames done as soon as possible. Not the most ideal thing to play, but you know that there's a bottle in East Clocktown, technically, because of Postman's Freedom. So I don't really hate it.
Yeah, might as well get it done. I think I'd rather see it on night one while you're like killing time for Bomb Granny, but I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
It could be Goron here or something.
Yeah, Tony is like opting to just do this now to just do one less grandma story. But I really feel like he's gonna run long and he's gonna get lunged.
Oh yeah, it's almost 12.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get lunged. Like even if he like leaves the room now, he's getting lunged.
15 seconds to yeah.
Well, we'll count the hearts. We'll see if this actually does pay out later on.
Oh yeah, it's 100% lunchtime.
Actually, giving their opinions of minigames. Well, Ink, if you're in the chat and you're hearing us, you should really consider doing your minigames against Nasho. Which their race is not scheduled yet, I believe, or it's really late. So, Inres was nothing. And we're getting the long from Pojo to go into Ranch.
No
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that type of play where you just long into Ranch? 8-minute Ranch.
I liked it for Blitz when Bomb Granny was off. I don't know if how much I like it for these settings, but I haven't done too much playing with it. Hints are strong, so it's not like the worst.
Yeah, I feel like maybe pushing density is probably best than going for a random ass one-off. And even then, if you push the density, if you do get the way the hero in Ranch, you were gonna get it anyways. That's a duplicate Woodfall Temple.
It's because like all we have is a bow right now. That's out of logic. Like we don't have our critical mass items anyway.
Yeah. Resting that time, we're getting that Guru. I hope Pojo hasn't forgotten about Guru, because you do orphan Guru. You are essentially double dipping into that. North Clocktown. Old lady. Could be bombers. What's our first way of the hero, truly? It has to be old lady, right?
Old lady or transformation fairy. Probably the last two
Yeah,
we have
but
left.
we'll have to wait on that. What I'm saying is like out of the 4 way of the heroes, that's a duplicate North Clocktown. And that's what I'm saying. He's gonna get these hints while Tony is pushing his density is just gonna get it anyways. And then able to go to Ranch with super speed or something. LTM. Hey, what did I say about that bottle? East Clocktown, it's not foolish. I'm actually not hating Tony's play about the town arch now. Like maybe he thought about that. Canyon
Waff.
All we need is a hook shot to just put 2 of those things in logic.
Yep.
Tony getting enough money to do both the minigames in here. Postman's minigame and Postman's Swordsman's School. Wow, opting to get that done first. Interesting. There's hook shot. The one check that I was really hoping that it wasn't. It was actually a hook shot. That's crazy.
That's out of logic too, because we don't have bow.
That's out of logic. Yeah. So where is our Zora mask? Is it here? No.
Frog mask. Also out of logic still.
Yeah. It's a good thing that Pojo will not be screwed by it. And actually, it might help him out more because he's on final. We got to see what that final chest is. We're getting the human fairy out of Tony. Surprisingly, before Pojo.
I imagine we just have a different projectile somewhere else.
Surely.
Probably
Could still be Deku, Moon's Tier, could be Zora to get hooked to get bow.
Probably Zora somewhere in Termina Field, like, I don't know, like Caterpillar or, whatchamacallit, Dodongos?
Yeah, I was saying more of Zora to get the hookshot to get bow. So if it's like
Yeah.
Icona Pillar, it's like
Well, the pillar, I mean, like the one in Termina Field, like the one on the way to Icon.
Oh, that one.
The Rando pillar, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of our runners got into that yet, actually.
Yeah, they both did South openers.
Yeah.
Which is my usual opener for these settings.
Tony's probably going to have enough time to check Observatory and also check Icona Canyon. Nice moves from Tony with that side hop. We're probably going to get a Honey and Darling out of Pojo as well. Probably going to get extra 10 rupees out of Tony, maybe. Nope. Might not see Honey and Darling. Oh my god, he's progressing his time. He refuses to do Honey and Darling because he is currently out of logic.
Yeah. I made this mistake plenty of times, where you only have bow, and then if you just don't do it now, like, it's so hard to route it in later.
East Clocktown technically hasn't paid out yet. That bottle is a little late. I don't even think we saw it on Pojo's side. Did we see it from Pojo's side?
I don't think so.
Saw it from one of our players' side. I'm quite wondering why Tony opted to not have time progressed. And I assume it's because he really wants to head towards Icona's Canyon and he really wants to guarantee he doesn't have to slow down his time.
No GFS for us this seed. It's GFS on boat archery.
One of our newer trackers in MMR main branch is asking that if we think the 315 one will end before the 715, they can track both. Because currently this is the 115 match. So you think you're gonna just smoke Dodo and be able to make that happen?
I don't know. Dodo's a good player, so... Well, I think one of us will win pretty quickly.
First try from Tony. Let's see if Pojo knows, or maybe he's just gonna go ahead and route in Town Archery in the meanwhile. Town Archery really does line up pretty well.
Kind of crazy how quickly that bottle came into logic.
Works really well with South routers.
Unfortunately, you can't really use it for day 2 in Swamp very easy. You have to just buy a new red potion.
Do have hookshot for Pojo now. Pojo is going to be checking that SCT final. And Tony is being quite the full clear Annie. But you might as well, because waiting on that old lady. There's alternative paper. Which also leads into another paper. Luckily for Tony, Tony can do old lady and also get that land title deed. It might be worth it for Tony to get that done.
Yeah, Pojo getting a minigame deer done while waiting for Postman to run over. Mavs are gonna do this and then probably deposit. Well, actually, they need to deposit already, so let's probably get the bottle and go back in time.
Ooh, that was a pretty close jump slash from Tony right there. Accidental Z target there. Accidental Z target, but can still kill it. Yeah, I don't know what Tony's going to be doing for Postman's freedom time. He doesn't really have much besides going east. Like, maybe that's the decision. Maybe that's why he didn't decide to go towards Canyon right now. He can go towards Canyon for Postman's freedom time. Does result in having to warp back. It's a very healthy seed. Very, very healthy. Thank you, Wispy, for mentioning Zora's Cape. I did not notice a Zora's Cape.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
Maybe we'll see a duplicate here. Nope. Tony doing the whole rap. Probably going to be old lady 17 minutes. And I wonder what Pojo is going to be doing with this bottle right now. If he was pushing away the heroes, he would be pushing towards Canyon. No regard.
Yeah, you get the RTI ledge and then run up, so might as well.
Both of our runners checking the same new thing. Completely dead. Calling that opponent. Pojo did not end up doing Observatory, so we're not going to get that peek off of Tony's Pojo's side.
Oh, not checking the scrub? You set it up.
Ooh.
Are they like way tight on timer for Bomb Granny?
Probably tight on time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where are we going, Tony? He can make it.
Oh my god, that was almost a disaster. Ooh, big chest here.
That's that classic camera for you. If that's the case, Wispy, that means only Tony knows about that. And Zora's Cape is really helpful. Currently still out of logic, but maybe this will give us some logic. Maybe it's a double North Clocktown way the hero type. Nope.
Oh, sword upgrade.
It's
Take
not
that.
too bad. If Pojo's really greedy, he'll skip this Gossip Stone.
LTK, what was on
Land title deed. Land title deed. Unable to do Toilet Hand right now. Although I doubt Tony would want to. We do have that.
Bomb patches.
We do have that Dongero's difference from Pojo. And Pojo did get that from Racetrack Chest. Which is still currently out of logic. Either Bean, Deku, Moonseer, Zora.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeesh. So Zora early. Zora's hopefully early. We have a bottle, and all we need is a Picto box. Where do you think Picto's gonna be?
Maybe we'll find Picto here in Icona.
Ah, we might. We might. So then where's our Zora mask? The only checks we have left is like Coast, Staff Room.
I'm gonna guess somewhere in Swamp.
Oh yeah, Swamp, RTS,
Because the red bottle potion's in Logic now.
Yes. Fish Lab. Ooh. Toilet Hand. Yeah. Land title deed. Right? Where was LTK
there's some disgusting
again?
Options for the Zora.
Yeah. Bank 1 they haven't gotten to. Let's
what see a Pohut out of Logic if this isn't it.
Would be a strong play.
Ooh, small chest?
Small room key, maybe?
Moon's
tier.
Oh, well, for the bow.
No, because you need hookshot to get up here.
Oh, the Deku doesn't reach that, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
The turn-in, though, could be something.
So we know that there's a projectile early. Because there's no way for Deku Moon's tier for bow for hookshot now.
Yeah.
So it has to be some projectile, aka another bow, or Deku Bubbles, or Zora,
that should be
which
somewhere
is
Swamp,
most likely the case. Yeah.
Or Horse Race.
Yeah. Swamp is definitely the best play. Pojo being griefed by the little munchkins, the joys. That's what I assume is happening from Pojo's end. I don't believe... Yeah, there's no FPA called... FPA, the children. What are we progressing time here for? Pojo, we didn't do in-res.
He didn't do Guru Guru either, I guess.
Yeah, I guess Guru Guru is as strong as in-res. Trying to set up for old lady though, with hookshot on Pojo's end. I'm not sure if that's the best thing to be doing.
Yeah, it's why I don't know how much I like the route. This is outside. Oh my gosh.
What happened? I
It
missed
was
it.
Deku on that turn in.
It was Deku on the turret. Hey.
What
I
the
would be
hell is our
pushing
logical
Swamp.
projectile then?
It's Zora in like Komei or something. It has to be Zora. Could still be another bow, but very unlikely. Seeing the same things on Tony's end. We've already seen this. Guru gave a silver. Holy.
Yeah, that's almost certainly our Wath and Icona now.
Did I miss Tony ever checking Guru or something?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, I didn't notice the money routing out of them. Where are we going, Pojo? Didn't you want to fill up your bottle with red potion? Maybe he'll get bailed out, right? No.
You might just buy it in the shop at this point if you're already committed.
You could. He is on time of day for it.
And go buy it, run out, cycle time.
Yeah.
Like, it's slow, but like...
That's a
it's
powder's
better than
keg, I
soaring back
believe.
and then soaring again.
I think that's a powder's keg in the tree. Might as well get it now. Is Tony's audio a little bit delayed for you? Like that the sync isn't correct?
I had volume kind of low. I have to listen a bit here. Yeah, a little bit.
It's just a little bit. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think it's on anything on SG's end. If they have to do something, they have to do way too much. I think we'll just have to suffer with it. Milk Road. Hey, none of our runners did Gorman Bros. They all had the money for it, and none of them did it.
Never punished.
Yeah.
You
wish this was your seat, huh?
Skipping it.
How to kick Tony, Pojo, I mean. Got that marked down. Getting still an out of logic checks. When will we be ever in logic? Probably like 5-10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
First to bank one.
Yeah, still missing all our elemental arrows. And, like, we're kind of running out of Watts now because it's like a lot of Watts just to get Goron, it looks like. So I don't hate
What are we
this.
withdrawing for? For map purchases? Yeah, it's a West play. Seems like we've swapped to Pojo's audio. I don't think Pojo's audio is clean, so if we start hearing Pojo or the children in the back, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Pojo's audio definitely wasn't clean in the very beginning, and we never mentioned that the restream was happening, so this is our little gift to them.
Small gold there in the terminal, like, underwater section.
Yeah. Mask of sense. More toilet paper. Toilet paper to tell us. Maybe Zora. We had plentiful options. LTK, LTM, LTD. Another dead check. You got Fish Lab. Did we not scoop? Do we have a fish already from Tony's side?
I think they turned in LTM. I don't know if they ever picked the bottle up yet.
Oh. Yeah. They do have a bottle, but it's with gold. No, they got gold dust. They got gold dust. They got gold dust. They have a bottle.
I missed that then.
Yeah. Tony got gold dust off of bank one.
Dust?
They couldn't. They were on night 6 p.m.
Yeah, so they haven't got the other bottle yet either, so it's probably
Yeah.
part of it.
Like, I don't think this is a bad play from Tony. He just needs to remember to come back for Fish Lab that could potentially lock the seed.
Yeah, the Pojo's going back for the red potion.
He could go back for the red potion right now. I think that would be a little bit crazy to do that. I think Zora's Cape is much more of a stronger play right now. Not a logic still, but
Speaking of battle logic and some post-win game in.
which we've already seen from Tony's side, and I'm already blanking at what it was.
Don't think it was anything.
I don't believe so either.
That's actually
First
kind of annoying.
milk
Now you have to
location.
drink your milk out to get your red potion.
So that's what that's what we was talking about. Cursed milk location. It was counting up, not counting down at least. Small brown. Big gold. Goron? Magic?
It can't be Goron. Goron's on seahorses.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hey,
well, Picto.
Captains. Oh my god.
We're still out of logic.
Yeah, still have our first projectile.
It's
gotta be Sphere Zero or one somewhere.
Fish Lab, Kome, Kotake, Woods of Mystery.
Another bottle. I mean, it could be the land title deed too. Turn in.
Yeah,
That's
could
also in
still be
logic.
the land title deed. Might get. Oh, not.
Did Tony ever pick the LTD up?
The what?
Did Tony ever pick the land title deed up? I know you turned the
Land
letter
title
in.
deed
I'm
up?
not sure if he picked it up.
I swear he did. I swear he did. He was in LP and he got the LP reds, so I would
Okay.
assume he got it. But we'll check inventory management in a moment. Just
Some
double check
bank
that.
stuff done here.
He about like 300 for Tony, I believe now. Captain giving us a raid with 4 people. Welcome in.
It was 200 and something, so they're at 300 now.
311. We're
Yeah,
probably
two
not going to
wallets.
be seeing that done. We're going to be seeing non-human right now. Maybe both of them. And then DPG. Because it is a Canyon Way of the Hero.
Another bottle.
Another bottle. We must have already seen human.
Yeah, I think human was from Pojo earlier.
Ojo trying to swag out.
Gonna have to cycle time. I don't think you can do it this late.
Yeah, he's definitely progressing his time, but yeah, trying to do this with pulling out like the trumpets, the Deku trumpets. I feel like is a lot slower than pulling out Ocarina. So he's definitely already just losing time.
Yeah, the animation's longer.
Yeah,
More pixels to load.
yeah. We're seeing that scrub being checked now. Went right past it by miles. This is the last checkout of Tony, most likely. I don't see them going towards Canyon.
Double
defense.
We're not forgetting that.
Really healthy seed. Tony proving me wrong. I assume maybe he's sticking around for Toilet Hand. Wow. Really still routing money, eh? And then also heading east. Very long first cycle from Tony. But it's not really going to burn him too much. He's going to get his Moon's Tear that leads into his Deku. I think DPG is out of the question for Tony. I think just because of how Pojo routed this, he's able to easily get this done. Versus for Tony, Tony's never going to really try to argue for it. But it is North Clarktown Way, the hero. Thinking.
I would have missed the cycle, I think, and now they're kind of on an awkward spot where I think they keep pushing the rupee around in the wrong directions.
He definitely pulls out his Ocarina now. He's done now. He should be good. Yeah. There we go. Maybe we'll get the Gossip Stone Peak. Probably not from Tony's end, because Tony can easily check that when they go to Graves next cycle. Yep. Didn't get to see an Ocean's Title Deed turn in peak as well. The HP ledge.
The only thing that's a little surprising with this East play is that you have like a lot of captains, and it's not like the worst to like soar back here then run down, but like you could have combined it into one trip.
Yeah, definitely. I always the double peak.
The double take. You're like, what? Yeah. That's gold. I saw seahorses and I saw gold.
Yeah. Nice quick kill from Tony, opting not to get bodied by them. They all clearly went, what the hell? They probably also said, in my seed.
Can't believe like seahorses isn't required more often. And
yeah.
Rando bot heard their cries.
Pojo going for yet another out of logic check. Just barely out of logic. Still have no logic.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. We're still out of logic on both sides.
One hand. Big money.
Oh, I was opting to skip Kome, huh?
I mean, when in Rome. He's got to know that the Spear Zeros that he's missed is either locking Zora or Bow. If he finds Zora, he can confidently skip the other checks. But, like, that's three checks there.
It could just be Zora, though.
Yeah. Even if it isn't Zora, he misses out on, like, maybe the logical Bow, but those two other checks could still easily burn him.
Yeah, I mean, you might do it afterward. Like you're going to do this regardless of what like is on there, so I guess you might as well do this first in case you find Zora here.
Yeah. Like, Zora would probably even make going back pretty good as well. There's our Deku for Tony.
Freestanding
PP holds Mask of Truth. That's worth. But Ranch hasn't paid out yet, so...
Might get caught here. Nope.
Not the end of the world if he gets caught. Because this last one is such a pain. Yeah, he's... greedy. First toilet hand. I don't know what Pojo's waiting for.
They're being indecisive about the route to take.
Yeah. We must have seen Staff Room out of all the players. So now we know for a fact that it's literally swamped. There's no other checks left for runners logically.
I think it's just Labfish.
Labfish as well. Yeah, Labfish is also missed. Tony checking Keaton's mask that he got off a RTI chest.
I thought he'd never been punished for this check. Always skip this check.
Yeah. Oath to order. Hey, oath.
Yeah, I needed oath at some point.
Yep. Non-human out
is nice. Sitting through the freaking long hint is always such a pain.
Surely Canyon isn't walked this early just for oath. It must be because Deku's locking a lot of other things. Like, where would it play out? Like, we know that
Oh,
we
Woodfall
got like
Temple's Wath.
a Woodfall Temple's Wath, yeah. Hookshot gives access to both those things at the same time. Canyon and Cave.
Pendant. Yeah, nothing else really in Palace, just Oath.
Tony will probably be able to get to Woodfall Temple. Woodfall Temple might have our Picto and our Zora.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess probably just Picto. I guess Zora's gonna be our Sphere Zero somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn Canyon was Way the Hero, right?
It was.
Yeah.
There's
Wispy,
Wath
you
for the
mentioned
Moonsphere.
Canyon as Way the Hero, didn't you? Oh,
Someone
no, you
mentioned it.
didn't. Woodfall Temple, Zora's Cave, North Clock Town. Yeah, Canyon is Way the Hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we're missing that one, yeah. Bomb bag.
Bomb Bag, Zora would unlock that. Haven't seen anything worth blowing up yet.
Just the one grotto and cape, in case it's not
Yeah.
captain's.
Tony might not get to that. He's gonna be missing some checks. I don't blame Tony's decision for going towards Graveyard first, because this could easily be Sonata,
Because,
which
yeah,
it most
Sonata
likely
would make
is.
a lot of sense.
Yeah. I could also seeing it be something stupid like Elegy. Elegy that locks, Picto, that locks Goron, and Goron locks Fire Arrows, which logically locks 2 dungeons.
Big trim.
Small gold trim. Or that is big. Ugh, my eyes are really bad today.
It looks small to me at first, too, yeah.
Yeah, what the? He was right
Yeah,
next to it, too.
I think he's paid out, so couples could be something.
Yeah, he's paid out with the bottle. Which, one of 3 checks left. Oh, Fish Lab. One of, 1 and 2 checks, basically. 2 and 4. Also pays out in Coast Song, too.
Ooh, that's all I kind of...
Bodied.
Oh my gosh, so unlucky.
Just wait for it. Okay, Pojo.
Alright.
That's a big gold trim over there for sure.
Yeah.
Getting nutted at 38 minutes in. Where do you think Pojo is going to go next? Surely he has to go
Probably
Cape,
west.
right? Yeah.
It's either that or we're going to finish up south for looking for Zora. Another bomb bag.
Tony's going to be so behind if if something's bomb locked in Graveyard. Here comes the West play. There's the
The other
duplicate.
Seahorse is in.
Honey and Darling? I don't believe the Bomber's hideout wall was anything.
I don't think it was. I don't remember seeing a peek, but I don't think it was anything. My favorite day for this check, day 2. Easiest of the 3 games. I don't know what it is. I cannot do day 1. It is like the worst for me.
Have you seen Eris do day 1? Eris
I've
takes
not.
it really slow. Just stands there the whole time and just perfectly places to choose. Not something I expect out of Eris, but, if it works, it works.
Yeah. Better than me still throwing the win and failing the minigame a couple times.
Yeah. The way I end up doing it is that I just place it and then I do a little loop because of how Link just walks so terribly. It just works.
Yeah.
And even if you end up missing one, you just go for the next one, and after you send the next one, you send another one sideways, and sometimes it also just hits the one you missed.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. First to check couples, which was in Woodfall.
This Tony gets a little bit easier having this sort of grade.
East Clocktown not really paying too much. Pojo's just losing some time right now by just not pushing west. Was I wrong? Was there something in the chest?
Well, he hasn't been opposite at all.
Has he not? Wow, he's choosing this. Oh, has he not found the Cape Way of the Hero?
I don't remember where it was. I couldn't see what that was, but
I didn't get to see that either, but I'm sure Pojo saw that correctly.
Yeah, surely it's nothing.
Pojo does not have the Cape Way of the Hero. This makes absolute sense.
I mean, I would still do south first. This is out of logic still.
Yeah.
Honestly, even without the cakewalk, I think I would probably do west over this. Like,
yeah, basic
Zora,
prog.
still a lot of checks.
Alternative bow.
Was that a bow on Tony's side?
Yeah, that was a bow on Tony's side. That's the alternative bow.
Because
sadly, we're leaving.
So yeah, like, yeah, so almost certainly then Zora is the logical projectile then.
Yeah, there's only one other shot for the bow. Pretty scared on Tony's end about that captain's leading to Lullaby. Because, I mean, Lullaby could lead into fires. It won't be truly that spicy if the seed ends up playing that way. Although,
we are doubt the captain's waff. I mean, Goron's required, so I guess, like, that would make sense still, but...
Yeah, but then, like, for sure, like, if, it is Lullaby is the way of the hero, it has to lock 2 dungeons, and Fires makes the most sense, because it locks GBT and Snowhead. Can't be magic, can't...
Well, the Goron song could
ice.
be something. It's like the Goron, could be, like, New Wave, and then, obviously completing Snowhead.
This is our bank 1 being done on Pojo's end.
Gold Dust. Oh, that's where Gold Dust was.
Yeah. Yo, is he actually going west before south? God damn. Yeah, we are heading west.
Yeah, at this point, you've already skipped it.
Yeah.
It just feels like Zora's gonna be on, like, Mystery Woods, like, day 2 or something like that.
Yeah. At our current pace, it doesn't really seem like this race will be done by the 2-hour mark.
Well, I mean, it feels like that now, but, like, is this the kind of sea where, like, you're gonna find your missing area stuff, and it's just gonna all lead into another?
Yeah. Like, Pojo could easily have shaved 5 minutes at least by not doing east stuff and then heading south immediately. Like that's his only like logical density that he has left. He's so coping that there's a bow early. I mean, this is actually a check that could have paid out as well. And also a fish lab, I guess. So even west play over south is still as strong. That's basic progression. And 2 out of 3 checks difference, you know? You could have drank that milk faster by using Deku.
That's the thing I learned last night.
Yeah. We don't need any sticks. I just find it so weird with Deku just like drinking anything. Just his mouth perfectly covers the bottle and just dumps it in. It's so weird too because then you know how like physics with like bottles are in real life. Like You turn that thing upside down, it's gonna take a while to come
Yeah.
out. Like, how does Deku? He just like
It just sucks and shit in.
he
like,
puffs it in. He puffs it in. I don't know. I guess so. Like, seeing that powder skeg on Tony's end, Tony is gonna be getting that.
Oh yeah, I guess Goron also locks the keg song, so like Goron being walked makes a lot of sense, I think, because of that.
Yeah.
He locks 2 songs and a dungeon. Like one of the songs has to be a dungeon song.
Yeah.
I have to get out of the freaking Blitz mindset where like
Keg is
things aren't
worthless.
just walk for like small reasons like this.
Oh yeah. Which, by the way, when is your race scheduled?
That is tomorrow at some
There's our
time of the
magic.
day. Let me double check. We'll
That magic still does not put us in logic. It's Southern Swamp, guys.
Was that
Get a
magic on Fish
grip.
Lab? Is that what that was?
Fish Lab was our magic. There's our other bow, dude. That was our other bow. So all the bows are logical. It's just Zora, guys.
Yeah, Spear Zero Zora. It's gonna be Mystery Woods or Kome.
That is Spear Zero Zora, or
turn in.
it's Spear 2 Kome, or Spear 1 Kome, technically, because of the gold dust.
Could be this turn in here too.
Oh yeah, because LTK was Swordsman School. LTK, Spear 0, Spear 1 LTD. Spear 2 Zora.
Yeah,
We are in logic, boys.
we found logic. We did it. Only took us 47 minutes to get our logic that we broke 1 minute in.
Zora Eggs, not a bad decision right now. Zora Eggs could easily lead into Picto that leads into the rest of the seed being done, basically. Still need to find some elemental arrows, though. Just drop the gold rupee into the water for Tony's.
Yep.
Tony opting not to do the swim.
Pojo worried me a little bit about like not clearing south when they had the chance. I'm sure that they'll get bottlenecked into it eventually. Like there's not that much left for them to do.
The problem is I don't even think he has land title deed, actually. I don't think he went for that. Because his time of day was...
No, you're right.
No, his time of day would have been perfect for it. Because he just did Old Lady, you know? And Swordsman School. He did Swordsman School before.
I don't think he turned the deed in. Or the letter to mama, or letter to cafe in.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna get side eroded by this captains.
Yeah. I swear, he'll do Ocean Spire's house before turning in LTK. Yeah.
Which if that, I mean, if the Spider House check is something important, then it could be like good for him. But
yeah,
that is like a hard last location for me a lot of times.
I mean, Zora is a hard last location for most people. It was Swordsman School of all things. That's something I don't like doing. And then
I do these settings because of Bomb Granny.
Yeah, I do it as a sometimes. Either do it or do like Gadongos or even Swamp Archery if the seed allows.
If this was Blitz settings, I would not have had that Zora for a long time.
Yeah. Like, just think about it. Like, none of it was hinted. No West Clockdown hint. No Laundry Pool hint. No Southern Swamp hint. And none of the regions.
All our walks are out of
none of the regions paid out except West with a bottle. But then that was like so late. So we're gonna see some new checks out on Pojo's end. Hopefully he'll get a stick as well, because he's gonna need one.
Answer to your question for the finals for Blitz, it is tomorrow at noon Eastern.
Tomorrow noon Eastern. Ooh. As for the SG scheduling as well, there is another race tomorrow, I believe. Trying to pull that up right now. I don't know where the volunteer list is.
No surprise to me that all of us decided to schedule on Friday. Assume I'm not the only one that's off for a work holiday today.
I just recently moved, so don't have a job. I was actually thinking about going to the DMV today, but then I was thinking, it's like, oh, today's a federal holiday. They probably aren't open, you know?
Yeah, it's Juneteenth today in the United States, so yeah, most places are not. I shouldn't say most, but a lot of places are closed.
Yeah.
A
Tony
lot
getting
of
that bomb back.
places, my workplace included, swapped Columbus Day for Juneteenth in our holiday calendar.
Yeah. So I was too busy trying to find the schedule. I assume nothing was in the Graves Grotto. And getting back to that, tomorrow at, wow, 7 a.m. Eastern, 7:15 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm not
There's
watching that.
Sakura Chiyono O versus Scan K. And then later on in the day, at a more reasonable time, 2:15 p.m. Eastern, is Ink versus Nasho. Top 16 versus, um, 16th seed versus first seed for that one.
I think it'll be even though they being 1 for 16, that'll be a good match. I think.
Sure.
Ink's gotten a lot better over the past year.
Doesn't seem to be anything good on the Grave side. Pojo eating it there. Hopefully in the next 5-ish minutes or so after Tony does Woodfall, we're going to be seeing PR for one of our eggs. Maybe even PFI. It's going to be really, really full cleary, and I don't blame our runners. There's still too much left in the game.
Yeah, it probably is gonna be Picto inside Windfall Temple, but it doesn't even have to be. It could just be an elemental arrow there.
Could easily be ice arrows in Woodfall Temple. Which then would be very, very awful for our runners.
Pojo
refusing to pull out the bow.
I forgot what this was. It was a couple's mask?
No, he's done that.
Oh,
that's the alternative bow. Yeah, we have 3 bows that was accessible. Crazy. And Pojo's still refusing to go swamp. Not that it would help. He hasn't done his cafe.
Yeah, it might be a last location for him. Or last logical one at least. He might go north before that at this point.
Still be out of logic, yeah, but definitely would see him do everything but logic at this point. Hoping that Zora Eggs ends up being Sonata that leads into Woodfall Temple. Hopefully Picto that leads into Goron. Then Goron basically has to lead the way into all the other elementals. But we know for a fact that Goron is just literally Way the Hero just for 1 dungeon clear and the 2 songs that they lock. The chances of it being both healing and storms is very abysmal. Like, all honesty, I would do PR for the song because I'm just hoping that Woodfall Temple has Picto. Yes, you are double backing into PR, but I think double backing into PF is way worse.
Oh, sniped. Yeah, I think we're finally going south now on Pojo's side. But unfortunately, it's not the right south check.
We're gonna see the inventory and we're gonna double check on Pojo's end. Does he even have red potion?
He just bought it, yeah.
Okay. Time of day crunch. He'll be able to get it done.
Yeah,
One
maybe
of
at
their
least
checks
you
is
just need to get the grotto before day 2.
yeah.
Or even just entering the scene here is enough.
What checks does Pojo have left?
I think they have the dongos. I don't think they've done that yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. I don't recall. They don't have a lot. I mean, they have north, but like that's not in logic.
Yeah, they have North, Great Bay Coast HP, Ocean Spider's house.
Yeah, but like logical, it's really just the land title, dude.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that could put they can piece it together. That's not bad for them. Because the longer they put off the Zora, the worse it's gonna be.
Where are we going on Tony's end now? We're getting money? Is that what we're doing? We trying to finish up Bank 2?
They were pretty close to it.
They were at 311. Did they deposit recently? So this would be the last one. I mean, I don't blame them, I guess.
Might as well.
Might as well just go PFI
Yeah,
or
again,
PR.
we still have
like,
0 elemental arrows, and
yeah.
we know we need a Picto somewhere, and we have 1 walk left.
Imagine this leads into Picto. And it's just
Oh
a
my
wallet
gosh.
in Woodfall
Imagine wallets
Temple.
in freaking Woodfall. It'd be insane.
Yeah.
Just more money.
More money.
That might actually be close to vanilla, isn't it? Or is it maybe it's $5 in vanilla?
It's 5 rupees. Yeah, the second one is 5 rupees. It's interest.
It should be a 50. Kind of a slap in the face. To finally get 500 in base game, and here's $5.
They're just setting up the example young. This is what you get.
No, if it was
pausing all your
RL,
money.
it'd be 1. It'd be a green rupee.
Oh, true.
Maybe 2 if they're feeling
Yeah.
nice.
The 2 rupee item. They give weird amounts in this game, but they don't have like a model for it. We do have a model for the Crimson, but that was made. The other weird amounts that they give in this game is 30 for the Crimson, obviously, and then they give 90 for Jar Game. I don't think any other location gives a weird rupee amount.
Yeah, the Crimson threw me off the first time I saw it. I was like, what the hell is this?
I've never seen anyone do Kome skip doing that method.
What did they do? I think I was looking on the right
They
side.
just like walked in, backed up instead. Like Z targeted backwalked.
Oh, okay. I've seen it a couple of times.
Another bomb basket minigame. And Pojo is out of checks logically.
Yeah, they have the awkward part now where like they have to cycle. Well, this is Labfish. I guess this is still in logic.
He's going north.
Oh, they're gonna
He
do
already
the-
did fish lab. That's the thing. So
You're right, that's
this fish
magic.
grab was for north. I don't know what's.
What you have to fish, but you also have a set of Scarecrow. Like,
Yeah.
I guess Scarecrow for maybe like Great Bay Coast sledge. But like that's out of logic still.
He has yeah, it's out of logic still. He
Yeah,
has
they
a bomb,
lost.
so he can easily get across with a coast ledge. I think he just can't figure out what's in logic anymore. Maybe he didn't know what LTK had. I mean, here's his first time doing the dongos. Maybe this is why he decided to do north. That's such an early bomb throw, but it just works out. Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
Just send it. Just send it. One more. Seeing some of these early checks that we missed on Tony's end. Tony was really scared of this check in particular.
more paper, which is like
That's
in a
not
lot
bad to
of
check.
regions still too.
I really wish Tony would just go for the song already.
Yeah, it feels like Woodfall Temple is our next like lock. I think they're maybe just hoping to find Picto before going to Fortress area. At this point, I think you just go into PR and get an egg, check the 2 checks.
I'm thinking about where Sonata can be. It definitely can't be on egos, surely, right? Because the seed will be
That would
basically
be
over at
so
that
far
point.
out because you would need ice arrows, fire arrows, mirror shield. Uh,
It's technically plausible though, because
and then
Goron would
we
lock
have keg,
two
so like
dungeons.
that's
It might even lock all 3 dungeons basically, because Goron songs could lock Elegy and Bossa Nova.
this is a mean seed.
Yeah,
You have this Goron like hinted like way that I required, and you just have no way to get to it still. Either it's random
the worst.
Picto or who knows where the hell it is.
Imagine if Picto's on PR.
What is that? Money? Yeah.
We're doing everything but songs. Why? Whispeed mentioning Ocean Tidal Need for Canyon Walk, which was already fulfilled with Moon's Tear to Deku, but doesn't surprise me if there ends up being more items just randomly in a way the hero. They are really low on checks.
Yeah, like Woodfall has to have our next progression, which is probably just Picto.
Big gold. Getting Fish Walk out of Pojo.
My gosh, more freaking ranch bait.
Nice one from Pojo. Ranch paid out. Stump racetrack chest paid out with Dongeros, which led into nothing. So Ranch is
Yeah,
pretty dead so far. We did see a Mask of True, didn't we? No one has
it was in
gotten
Deku
to...
Palace.
Yeah, no one has gotten to check that as well. Tony's the only one in logic for it.
Yeah. The more I think about it, I probably actually would have skipped that Mask of Truth. Probably been crazy. At least it's the kind of check I can skip without more money. You can kind of skip it and like you can brute force it later if you really have to.
Yeah, but then you'll just be in like Pojo's boat with the
Chateau.
with the LTK issue. Like Pojo definitely could have had Zora like at the 40-minute mark or something.
Yeah, I think the problem is that they didn't turn an LTK like when they had the chance. Now they have to cycle for it.
Yeah. Tony, you have nothing left. Please, please, let's go to PR. Yes. Definitely not going north. Jesus Christ. If Picto's
I think
north,
they
I
were
will
trying to
cry.
find, hoping to find Picto before doing one, so because you're it's required double dip one way or the other now. But like
Yeah.
at this point, kind of just accept that. Nothing.
Ugh.
Not too surprising how the sea is looking.
I don't know how
Still
Pojo's
not
going to come back from this deficit. He's still on bad time of day.
this is he's checking
He's doing
everything
Ocean
post
Spider's
ledge.
house chest right now.
Is that or the ledge?
Maybe both. Yeah, it's both.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
poor
my
poor
god.
Pojo.
Pojo, look at your inventory. I actually don't think that would matter because maybe he blanked on Cafe completely. Let me look on his stream. Does he have like some sort of thing that tells him? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have any sort of thing that would help him with
Yeah.
postmans.
If this was a true
With
casino, I
Cafe, I
wouldn't
mean.
hate like this wouldn't be that absurd. The problem for me is that like both these are out of logic still. Like you only
Yeah.
have one logic check, and you know it has to be Zora or leading to Zora.
Would you kill all the eels now, or would you just wait? Because then you're killing 3 of them anyways. Potentially 3 of them anyways.
I would probably wait because I don't know when I'm actually getting Picto. It's probably pretty quickly, but like you don't know that.
If you kill them all early, the seahorse waits at the location you last killed the eel.
So yeah, it's maybe you kill the one.
What's
I mean, even the one at the bottom.
You
I
could
don't
kill the
know.
one at the very top last, but that's such a pain. Small
Yeah, I think
brownie.
in this case I wouldn't peek the chest. I would just kill them because I'm like the time you save from peeking doesn't really help if you have to kill it later anyway. Because with time of day for Tony, like you're probably hoping to finish the seed in this cycle. I
Picto
think
could
Life
be
Hack
on
was sweet.
like too. We've seen like was a bottle apparently.
Yeah.
To lose the game to a miss peak ain't happening for Tony this time.
I'd be curious to hear Pojo's like thoughts on the seed after this, because like at this point, one of those hoping it can't be LTD or LTK.
LTK, LTD, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what the song is. Sonata, do not be elegy. They are holding us hostage.
I mean, that was
Pojo
Sada, right?
insane right now. Got like 5 of them real quickly. And he just forgot his code. Yellow is 5. Green or red.
All right. I mean, if this
Only
is
way
anything
Pojo can
good,
go
it could
back
be
if
good for
this is
him.
something.
It's
Dead.
nothing. Kind of cycle. Nope.
What did we get out of Graveyard, by the way?
That was couples, wasn't it? The song, you
No,
mean?
no, no, no. The song. The song
It
was
was
only like
Lullaby.
Lullaby. It's Way the Hero Cape, which we only got captains, right? There was a big gold trip that Tony got, but I don't think that
Oh
was
god, it's dog race
anything
now.
good.
I kind of forgot dog race was like available too.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see him get Zor before I had to leave for my match, but I mean, he's gonna run out of checks. Like he has to like just find Zora by brute force at some point.
Yeah. Our next race is gonna start in like what, 45, right?
Yeah, I have to go live in like 10,
You have to
15
leave
minutes.
soon. You actually have to leave soon.
Yeah, I have to go live with my stream like in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But the actual race, like for people watching, won't start for another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Good old delay.
Yeah. Don't be like me. Make sure your go live button is actually clicked. OBS is whack sometimes.
Make sure I mute my mic and not my my gameplay audio like last time.
Oh yeah, true, true. Might as well record the thing too in case something goes wrong with your internet. Wow, Blue Dog is really keeping that lead for long. Holy moly. And here comes the grief.
Yeah, it's the other dog just kind of like pushing it along. Oh, is this Picto? Lens. Oh my god.
Lens.
More bait.
There's still a lot more. There's still a lot more of the dungeon left. Surely it's not the lens.
Lens for freaking what do I call it? Shiro.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, it could just be lens that leads to the fire arrows. And I'm thinking
Maybe
more of
lens
just
for Keg
Smithy.
Castle.
I'm thinking more of just Smithy 1 when we get Goron. Pick those like in like PFE or I.
Like, it feels like Goron is early, but like it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be. It could be very cursed. Goron could be the last item you get.
Yeah. If my chain is correct with like it's actually Picto and PFE or I, there's a good chance that Goat Heart Container could be like ice arrows or something.
No, he's finally getting the land title deed. That's the wrong item.
Interesting to swap the human for this fight. It's much better to be Deku to stun Bubble. We do have razors. Oh, it does get the slash. Alright. It's always
Okay,
this chest.
is this our actual lock?
it's always this chest. I actually think I had Goron on this. So if this is Picto.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh my
We've had that's like the third one, I swear. Town Arch was one of them.
And
I think
we're
the
at
frog in Laundry
7
Pool was
hearts.
another. Yo,
Oh,
Tony,
we did
you're
that before
cracked.
the boss key.
This is why you do boss key first.
Yeah. I haven't been to that boss key room in so long that I've probably done the same thing.
You do have to hit the eye a second time though if you decide to do boss key first for some reason. It's because when you warp out, yeah. So wait, he no, you can hook shot up, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that much faster to warp out. It probably is, actually, now that I think about it.
It's definitely faster. Like the only way it could be faster to kill if you ice arrow the gecko and then you GFS jump slash.
Yeah, maybe without a hook shot. I think we just have the boss room left, right?
Yep. I mean, it could be first dungeon for healing or something, or even Bossa Nova
God.
for GBT dip, which wouldn't surprise me.
Pocha getting his LTD.
He's gonna feel awful. That is the worst last location, but I swear we are not gonna see him like too far behind.
Ooh.
What happened to Tony?
I don't know.
Now he has to go all the way around. I mean, he easily could have hookshot it up too, but going around is more consistent
You've
at
already
this point.
you might as well just go around. Did you think to climb onto this thing anyway?
Yeah.
And there's Zora. Once they hand paper in.
Is there Zora for Pojo? And Pojo is definitely going to decide to go either PFI or PR first. If he does Terminate Field stuff, and he's doing Terminate Field stuff.
Probably that small gold.
Oh my god, dude. Clutch up, Pojo. You got this.
We're still missing quite a few items, like for Go mode. Like, it's not unreasonable for him to come back.
Woodfall Temple is our last way to hero, it seems, right?
Yeah, and we're still missing Picto and at least 2 elemental arrows.
It's just so ambiguous with the Goron being required, because we know it's most likely just for the songs.
Yeah. Which the access is nice, but like doesn't give us like kill potential.
I think the worst that can happen is Picto's here, right? Picto leads to Goron. Goron gives us Bossa Nova access. Then we can do GBT dip for fires.
Oh, it's the fucking lens.
It could be the lens. It could be the lens. Could be the song still.
It could be the song. We'll see what the song is.
Don't
Healing
be
actually
storms.
make a lot of sense. No, new wave.
I couldn't read that in time. I
was
assumed
New
that
Wave.
was Bossa Nova.
Yeah, new wave Bossa Nova.
Would you check your lens stuff, Shiro?
I think
Or would you just go
so.
GBT?
Dip GBT versus Shiro.
Wait, we have bombs for Wart.
I would probably invert here and then immediately go to GBT. And it's
Why
hope you find
invert?
ice arrows.
You're not gonna finish the cycle.
Oh, right. Oh, I mean,
Because of keg.
yeah, but you might not need to do that.
We're doing Shiro the hero.
Yeah, which I don't hate. Like, it's the faster. Because
Yeah.
if you commit to GBT, you're committing to
Are
a
we
lot.
legit turning in Ocean's title, dude? From Pojo's end?
I
Seems
don't
like
hate it.
it.
It's in a Wath area.
None of them peaked it, by the way. I believe none of them peaked it.
Yeah, they didn't. They got the
And these things
serum
usually
left.
kill our runners. So rare.
Money. I mean, if Tony wants to check it, this is his best chance, probably. Nothing.
Ew. Yeah, Tony can end up checking both. Decent route.
Yeah, they're gonna turn it in here.
Yeah.
This looks like a PFI.
Picto and GBT. Dip for Goron. PF Sewers is fire arrows. Goat Heart Container is ice arrows.
There's a lot of cursed nonsense with the seed still that could happen. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna to see it all happen. Remember when I said there's a very high chance of us being in go mode when I had to leave?
Yeah.
Turns out that was a lie.
Commentator's curse. You know what I'll end up doing? Because then the other room will be open for comms. I'll get the invite link. And I'll accept it, but then it'll kick me out of here real quick, but then I could easily just join back. And then I'll stay in
just
this
handle the
comm
interview
booth.
for this race in our race during the opener.
I don't think I will be doing post commentary with these two. I'm not gonna leave the comm booth of your race just to go do post commentary.
No, what I mean is invite them into the room like during our
Oh
race.
no! I think that's a big. I think that's a big no. So how was that race? And they'll just start spewing information, and then everyone in the chat will get seed bleed.
Make it confused.
Nice one, Tony. Pojo Cope Wolf right now, preferring not to push the song.
How about you get the egg out of here anyway? This is technically more checks.
The chest below was something, right? I guess not, because
Like
he's blowing past it. Yeah, I wonder when we're gonna check that A&M. Tony being very cautious, but then realizing, why did he even really come here? He came here for one check.
Oh, big gold. No
Wait,
arrows.
was it this cycle? It was this cycle. Okay.
There's arrows at the end of this hallway, isn't there?
Yes, there is. There's
Good
2
first shot,
sets of arrows. So 20 arrows total.
Alright, what did this... This is gonna be... I'm gonna say ice arrows.
Picto. Imagine
Oh, did we
Ken
check
was...
Shiro? I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, Shiro was A&M. So if this is
Ah.
Picto or ice arrows, that'll be crazy. That's mirror. Okay. That's probably a non-issue, really. Here's gonna be our first egg.
We can't even do egos until we get either Gohan or lights. And 5 arrows.
Did Pojo even do in-res, actually?
I don't know if they did. That'd be funny if that was actually where Zora was too. Did they do it? Okay.
Okay, what's me saying Pojo did it? Tony is defying all logic right now. Does he not know what his time of day is?
That could be
Where
part
are
of it.
we-
I mean, like, but like
Are we doing grog?
maybe
Oh my god.
very full query.
Very full clear. Not pushing the way of the heroes. Bremen was where?
Bremen was. Ooh, where was it? I think it was Zorlock somewhere.
Sounds so.
It's like Poto's not that far behind now. Really just a Woodfall clear. And a Shiro turn in.
That's gonna be a full clear Woodfall Temple. That's like at least 5 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes.
Yeah, maybe more like 6, 7, because it's or maybe 8.
6,
somewhere in there.
7.
I hated it as soon as it came out of my
6,
mouth.
6, 7.
Uh,
Getting the lemons.
Yeah.
And 6, 7. Picked up Sonata for Pojo. Pojo's then going to proceed to hopefully just full clear all of that. Get the lens. Get the A&M. Hopefully immediately pushes it.
I could see Pojo dip into the GBT instead of fishing the lens too.
Yeah, not a bad decision to dip into GBT.
It's very dense and like I think people underestimate how fast like the non-ice arrow luck checks are to check.
Yeah, I think people just really hate doing GBT without Goron Water Wheel.
Chugs on them. I don't even do that usually because I'm bad at it. They don't practice it.
I wonder if Tony feels like he's behind. He definitely feels behind after going back to Graves, so...
Which is funny because Pojo probably feels very, very behind.
Yeah. Tony also ended up doing Town Arch. I don't think Tony ended up doing... No, I think Tony also did Swamp Arch, too. None of it's paid
Yeah,
out.
I did, but I did both, yeah.
Okay, Pojo.
Nothing.
Hookshot is definitely faster. Tony's gonna go to GBT, I swear. No? Where?
Swamp. They did the frog.
Is this Swamp Archery?
Is this boat archery?
We're doing bow archery for GFS. Hey, that's not worth it. That's
It's
not
definitely
worth
not.
it.
You already have Razor. You're not getting 3 minutes of combat back from this or whatever it is.
Yeah. Because that's at least 40 seconds for warps and whatever time it took to get into the room and to do this.
Let's see. 1:23:30 is when we started boat archery. We'll say 1:23 to count for the warp.
Yeah. For this to be fast, he needs to get it before entering the next archway. He's on pace. This one's always hard to hit. Tony overcompensating. He's lost his opportunity to finish this quick now. Okay, surely Tony's going to go back in time after this.
Okay, it's about a minute and a half to get a combat upgrade.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he decided to get this because of Wart.
That wouldn't. I mean, that honestly between Wart
Actually, that
and-
might save some time thinking about it now.
Yeah. It was a bit faster than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Pojo's struggling a little with this room.
I have to head out.
All right.
Have fun with the
Thanks
rest
for
of the
popping in.
Yeah.
I'll probably be in that other commentary booth quite shortly.
All right, take care.
Alright. All Knight's Mask. For those of you guys that are unaware, we have 3 more races today. Each race 2 hours apart to give the chance for a restream. I don't know if that was truly planned, but we're gonna have a full day. Sign up for tracking on the other one too. Sign up for comms. My voice is going to be so hoarse. You could join for comms. There's our Picto. Oh my god. Woodfall Temple lens leads into Shiro the Hero that leads into All Knight's Mask for the short story. We are not going to be able to see the end of this because I'm going to need to hop out into the other comm, or potentially the next race may also be canceled on the restream. I am currently unsure. I will be in here until 10 minutes before the race starts at the latest, or the earliest, I believe, because I will be 5 minutes before next commentary to then introduce everyone again. Thank you, Grandma. Truly. What is Tony doing now? We did not peek this. Okay, because he's never been to PF at all. Tony is going to miss out on the mirror shield if Tony just decides to take the picture. And I really do hope Tony does do that, because if he does decide to go back into PF sewers with Goron would be ideal. Yeah, I'll continue to track if I remember to. Looking for that Picto, getting that bottle for the seahorse. Bad photo. Bad photo. Good photo. No. Good photo. As for Pojo, we've already gotten the lens, I believe, because this is heart container. There's a lot of casino right now, but based on that Captain's Way of the Hero, right? That Captain's leading into Lullaby only. It just makes you think, like, maybe we should be pushing Snow at Temple out of logic. Or not out of logic, Snow at Temple without the potential of clearing it. If it leads into fires, we might be in a situation where we can finish. We still need ice arrows, though. Ice or lights. And even then, so for Tony, like, if Elegy ends up being on Egos, just isn't going to work out for Tony. Still anyone's game, especially if Pojo decides to do Shiro the Hero. Interesting from Pojo to decide to kill one of them instead of going for the recoil flip. Maybe not proficient in the blast recoils. What's funny is that it was mentioned in the previous commentary, I believe, that, you know, Seahorse, surprisingly, not too bad of an always hint, because it should come pretty much early. All you need is Zora, Bottle, Picto. But here we are now. It was, what, eggs for Sonata? So then you have to end up double backing into here? Absolutely rough. Don't know what Tony's doing by sending it immediately. You can definitely drop it later on without getting cutscene. Welcome back, Wispy. That's a Dola done, and that is a two-wave Bossa Nova done for the Pojo Lone Wolf. Yeah, the options for replacing Seahorse was either one of the spider houses or beaver race. And we kind of chose that, yeah, maybe seahorse is probably better. There's a lot of like more requirements for seahorse. So it ends up not being required most of the time. Seahorse is interesting. It's not as bad when hinted, yeah. And it could really affect the early game logic where it could, lock your magic, for example, Tony still has yet another eel. Not really routing this the most optimally, but is able to get a magic pot refill here. Oops. Oops. Commentator's curse. Trying to grab more? Where are they going? Did they not grab the bottom one? Oh, Lord. They gotta grab this one first. So there was our Bremen. That was Zora's Cape way the hero. Makes sense. Oh my god, Tony's getting the longest cutscene because of this. Here's our Goron mask. 1 hour, 31 minutes, 45-ish seconds. What's our time of day? Maybe we should do ranch defense, not ranch defense, Romani's game. It is truly absolutely pain. Instead, we're deciding to go where? What did we get bombs for? Bombs for north. Interesting. Or arrows for north. It was arrows. We went to Cape for arrows. That's 40-second arrow refill. That's a 40-second arrow refill. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know if I can blame Pojo or not for deciding to do GBT over Shiro the Hero. That is crazy. He would then have to do Shiro the Hero anyways for All Knight's Mask. It's like, yikes. Getting a Gossip Zone hint that easily was accessible early on. A duplicate Goron race. I wonder if Pojo is going to decide to turn any red valves. I really should say he should not be turning any red valves, but here we are. Getting a repeat on that on Tony. Pojo was here really early on. Out of logic, instead of pushing south. Camera getting the best of Pojo there for a moment. I really think our runners should consider going to do Snowhead Temple out of logic. And even then so, if Snowhead Temple doesn't actually pay out, right? All you know is you need fire arrows, and then you should potentially be in go mode. Because they have these 3 dungeon songs, and all they need is ice arrows. If they end up getting light arrows, that will be crazy. You know? I didn't mean on Pojo's end getting light arrows. But that is going to be even more bait on Pojo's end. Oh my god. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Secret Shrine holds our fire arrows? Post clear or Goat Heart Container holds ice arrows? I mean, it all makes sense if that's the case. Pojo struggling a little. Decides to not check that because it is ice arrow locked. If he has ice arrows, he should potentially... It's ice and fire locked, by the way. So no way that's going to hold anything of importance. Could hold our FD though. Elegy? Oh, that's interesting, actually. But that still doesn't give Tony a potential... where no one is in go mode yet. We still need to know where Fires is. Fires could be in Snow Temple, or the chain to Ice Arrows is in there. Like, the seed is almost solved. I will cry if Pojo gets Fires here. If Pojo gets Fires here, he's in potential no mode as well, as long as he decides to check Lens. Which is Woodfall Temple Way the Hero. Woodfall Temple Way the Hero gives your first dungeon song, Bossa Nova, which then he gets his light arrows, so then he decides to check this. And then if he gets Fires here, he's going to check every fire check, which isn't that much. And then afterwards, then he will have Shiro. That'll lead into All Night's Mask, that'll lead into Goron, and then he doesn't need to do any other casino stuff. He doesn't even need to do Romani's game. But knowing him, he'll probably do Romani's game. Really clean room from Pojo with the Razor Swords. I think he got like a triple hit with a slash. Tony, surely you're gonna enter in here, right? Yes. Honestly, if this is Ice Arrows, this is best case for Tony. Like if it's just Ice Arrows straight up in here, because he will honestly dip this, do GBT, seize Gold Trims along the way, find Light Arrows, and be in no mode right before I need to leave for the next race. And the seed will definitely be solved by then. Like if Tony definitely finds Ice Arrows here, I can totally see that the result is gonna go to Tony. But if Ice Arrows are in Shrine, this seed's cursed. I mean, it can't be, right? Because then, like, Egos only leads into Storms or Healing now. So it has to be Ice Arrows in here, right? It could still be Fire Arrows, and then Fire Arrows leads into Ice Arrows, but Ice Arrows chain has to be in here. I believe Tony is reading this properly. Tony does not have Light Arrows to be killing these Freezards real quick, though. So this will be a really slow check. I'm more of a left side player. So I really feel like Pojo is just doing wasted checks right now, because this has to lead into Ice Arrows. It could lead into Fires, but in general, it should lead into Ice Arrows. The only way Pojo can technically come back is if Fires is in here. And how many more rooms do we have left? We got 2 more rooms in the final. Small Brown. Getting the climb instead of using the gainer. Small Brown here. Pull out the bomb. Sadly for Pojo, Pojo does not have the Great Fairy Sword. It is on Tony's end. This could be it. Okay. Okay. Tony, just don't greet the rest of the dungeon. The Fire Arrows could be the way of the hero, because it could lead into Ice Arrows. But this temple could just have Ice Arrows still. So as long as Tony doesn't greet this, Tony's basically in the lead. as he was already. I mean, what's a terrible fire arrow check? Hall lights? I think what's insulting is when Tony ends up finding the ice arrows and knows he's in... Ooh. When Tony notices he's in go mode, he's still going to be opening these gold trims. So he's going to get the light arrows and just still finish out GBT because it's so much faster to just finish GBT than to just leave, hookshot out, and then do the climb. Oh my god, there's ice arrows. Wait a minute. Is Pojo in the lead? Wait a minute. What is this? So we all know Pojo is going to be doing GBT right now. Oh, Bomber's Notebook. Pojo is going to be doing all of GBT for some reason, even though Ice Arrows does not pertain to Goron at all. Yep. You always want to hit your basic prog. Gore unlocks Elegy. And Gore unlocks potential of completing Snowhead Temple. So there should be no reason to try to do any Ice Arrow related checks right now. Pojo no longer in the lead. Got the notebook. I think that this race became impossible for Tony to win at this point. I don't know. He is ahead on speed still. When will he decide to go do GBT? I mean, there's not so many checks left. It still might be in Tony's house to win this. Is that like a small gold trim? Oh my god. Tony's going for it. There's not too many small gold trims that can pay out. We've already got Bait Pendant, so there's only Swamp Title Deed, Mountain Title Deed, and the Room Key. I'm still so confused about Zora's Cave. It is just fire arrows just for 2 dungeon clears. Because Fires completes Snowhead Temple, Fires logically completes GBT. Tony just got baited. Yes, he's able to complete this now. It's just when will he go GBT? He might go to PFI. He hasn't done PFESI. He might decide to do that. And Pojo had already done PFs. So he doesn't really have that many checks left. He's probably going to do every fire arrow check, though. He did get Gold Dust, which Gold Dust was Bank 1. Which I don't know if Pojo went for Bank 2. I think Tony went for Bank 2. So Pojo is going to have to pull out money. Okay. I don't know what's happening on Pojo's end. I think Pojo is tripping out. He did the recoil flip. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have Goron. He's wasting time. Oh, he's missing that cycle, too. Apparently, at this time, the next race should have started already. The restream will start in 15 more minutes. We will be heading on to that one, so we won't be able to see the result of that one. For those of you guys that ends up joining the other restream, I will look at the race room between Pojo and Tony to get a 15-minute, sneak peek, and I will be discussing the results of that in that next chat. Otherwise, if you guys wish to continue watching this stream, just tune in into their streams. The names listed, pojolonewolf and TonyBigBlind, is the same on Twitch. Tony most definitely going to be checking all the post-clear checks, as mostly anyone would. As for the remaining checks on Tony's end, he has this post-clear, which now includes Swamp Title, the PK Challenge, PFESI, and then GBT realistically. What a seed. Required Seahorse. Required Shira the Hero. Required GBT dip. Logically. Oh no, forced. But then in the end, we still didn't need to do GBT. And this is the best part about SGL settings, where someone can win just by not doing GBT. And they won by going to GBT in this case. Big gold trim for Tony. What other bait can we get? Please be like, yeah, okay. Still got the Twin Islands Ice Grotto. Still got PK Challenge here. The turn in of the Swamp Title Deed. I don't know what Pojo's doing. Pojo's deciding to get this. He knows it's not going to lead into fire arrows. Could lead into Picto in his eyes. If fires anywhere else. But then it wouldn't make any sense for the Zora's Cape Way the Hero being Captain's Hat that leads into Lullaby only. Like, it should be readable for Pojo at this point that Lullaby leads into fires. So he's checking any fire checks as it's absolute waste. He might need to start slowing his time of day. Actually, wait a minute. He is absolutely boned out of it because he has to still do all Night Smash short story. At least he'll be able to do Stone Tower Temple as a time waste. Which isn't too bad. 6 to 8 p.m. and for the climb. 8 to 10 to finish the dungeon. And since we have no FD, you know, it might eat up the rest of the time. I just got the link for the for the next Discord. For the next commentary. But I'll give it like 4 more minutes and then I'll hop over. Probably the same with you, Wispy, since you are commentating the next race with me. So we'll give it 4 more minutes. And then we'll join up there. And like I mentioned, I will tell you guys the results in the next commentary booth. But this race is really close. Pojo does have a lot of time of day stuff to do. Tony is going to do every other check before going into GBT. But I feel like Tony probably has this because he has the Goron speed for way too long. But we are going to get a wholly different dungeon order by the end of it. Pojo's dungeon order is going to be Odola, GBT, and Twin Mold most likely. Because once you get that Goron, you know, and you get your elegy, you're in no mode. You don't need to go into Snow Temple for your fire arrows anymore. As for Tony, Tony's gonna go into GBT, get their light arrows, and then probably dip GBT at that point, because no one's gonna do Shrine when you've already completed Adola and Goat. You are gonna go straight towards Twin Mold. Why can't they watch it in here? Oh, oh, you're talking about the next race. I don't know how this restream is going to continue, because it's not going to... It could technically continue without commentary. Or Wispy. Wispy, you know what you could do? You could solo commentary the next one, and I'll keep commentating here. No! We gotta keep them entertained, even though, like, we're in no mode here. We're in no mode here. We gotta both commentate the next one, you know? But that would have been pretty sick, though. What is Pojo gonna do next? Surely Pojo's gonna be doing Shira the Hero sooner or later, right? He's gonna do Hall Lights. He can't do Hall Lights. He just cleared it. He doesn't have fire arrows. Never mind. Pohut is on the mind. There's our mirror shield for Tony. I'm misclicking everything right now. Okay. Wispy got the tracking on that. Tony doing toilet hand here? Makes sense. Looking for it. Just in the other room, Pojo, is the Picto. Come on. There's no way for him to get an easy red potion, though. So it's still going to have to be a new cycle anyways. Which he might actually end cycle right after this. And then do Shira the Hero. I just have to see this. If he ends up getting the red potion now, right after he gets the red potion, I'm going to sign off. And move on to the next one. It's getting really close. Wispy, if you want to start heading over to the next one, just to keep Clifford company. Because I'm pretty sure Clifford's in the next room already. Yeah, it definitely seems game, set, and match right now. Yep. It's going to be a really close race. I don't know who's going to win. Tony does sewers last, and then is probably going to go to GBT after. It's the biggest dense area after this. So it's Tony's race to win at this point currently. Maybe I'll just keep going and going and going. Oh, I have to see this through. Wow, I've never seen anyone like bonk and immediately recover with the Zora swim. It's pretty neat. Am I missing something? What is Pojo doing? Did Pojo... Why are we going to PR? We just got the red potion, and we're going to PR? Tony does have the big sword from Majora. I don't know what Pojo's doing. Pojo got the red potion. There's no way he did Shiro and short story. Like, look at his time of day. Is he just killing the eels right now while also checking PR? He's probably just going to check PR and then realize that it's not here. And then also... Oh, there's double magic. And then do Shiro the Hero. Alright. I have to sign out. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to see if I can talk to Clifford in the next Discord. Alright. Thank you all for watching. It's going to be it's going to be Speed Gaming 4 for the next race. Nath versus Dodo. So if anyone is still here, Speed Gaming 4 is taking a while to go live. I literally could have been here the whole time commentating. But the result, as you can see, is pretty much set in stone. If Speed Gaming 4 isn't live by the end of this commentary, you think Dodo Nat isn't getting a restream after all? But they already have like the title changed and everything. Is it not? We already have like 2 commentators, tracker. Very interesting. Anyways, on Tony's end, no ice arrows to kill the red twin mold. As for Pojo, Pojo is barely getting his Goron mask right now. Yeah, I've been pinging for help on both the tracker and commentary side, and I also pinged admins in the Discord server of Speed Gaming 4. Never mind, they just went live, and then Wispy will be messaging me shortly. I don't know if I. I don't know if Wispy wants to do solo commentary. You wanna calm the second portion? You wanna calm Nathri Dodo for a bit? You can calm that for a bit, or you can calm the post interview. I think it's much better if you calm Nathri Dodo for a second. Is Speed Gaming 4 live? I did get a Wispy that they're live. False alarm. False alarm. Lamau. Tony is out of arrows. This is crazy. Oh, the Giant's Mask is coming in. Yeah, it was only one hit left. I should probably be in their race room. Interesting post interview after. Tony just picking up that twin mode remain. So Tony going ahead, going on that clock tower. Meanwhile, Pojo is actually going to do twin mode as well. Did get to see a divergence here. Sadly, if Pojo had just did Goron first, probably would have been in the same boat as Tony, to be honest. So there's two different ways that they each would have cleared the remain order. Got no FD. Tony probably gonna opt to not kill the remains, and if Tony ends up doing so, may just be during the first phase, because Tony also has Mirror Shield. Going in for another Zorafin right there. Not going for the bomb strat. Bomb strat's pretty unreliable right here. And this ends up being pretty much probably quicker, even with the transform changes. Pojo's setup is not going so well. Saw that coming. Too shallow of a roll. The angle didn't seem to be that well. Tony can easily avoid all the remains. Has a healthy 9 hearts with GFS. Pojo's still struggling a little with that left side. Got the distance with the roll there. The angle does end up working. Never seen anyone do it from that angle. Ooh. It's a light arrow. 10 crouch stabs. There's 4. Gets the light arrow hit. That's 6, 7, 8. Just one more great spin. Ooh, here comes the blade, the spinnings. Nope. Here comes the spinning tops. And GG's to Tony. And then there's the forfeit from Pojo as well. We might be getting Tony. Welcome in, Tony.
Yo ho, what's up, man?
GG's.
Thank you. G is what?
So
What a seed.
What a seed!
What a seed, man! It was an absolute insanity of an opener into having 4 hints that more or less all eventually pointed you towards Goron. And then you were on your own from there, at least from my POV. I mean, obviously there was the Goron Lullaby had to be 2-star, but from the Captat from Zora Cape. But other than that, figure it out, man. You know, you got the fire arrows in there, and then had to figure out either ice arrows or light arrows. Otherwise,
Yeah, with that Goron being important, it didn't really have to be for the whole lullaby chain. We knew something was in there. We knew either it was going to be fires or ice. It was pretty ambiguous before, because then I think just barely Pojo had just finished up getting ice arrows before you were about to head in there, or were in there or something. Yeah, but Goron already locked 2 other songs, so there was a good chance that it was just required from that point on.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean. I was taking the Goron Lullaby stuff
Yeah, the Goron
from.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like I said, we knew it was going to be fires or ice, but yeah.
Yes.
Dipping into GBT is a very interesting move, because like, yeah, you do only have lens from Woodfall Temple, but obviously the song, right?
Yeah,
I would have hoped that Pojo had done lens, but I assume he just knew that he was really far behind, and he knew that like potentially Ice Arrow Casino in GBT is probably his best chance of coming back.
that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, almost. It almost got there, but
Yeah.
it unfortunately the Shiro had Picto, and I thought like I just decided I would rather do Shiro first. Unfortunate time of day that I had to like reset my whole cycle over it, but
It ended up working out because you ended up getting A&M.
oh yeah. Well, no, yeah. I meant like I had to reset my cycle after getting the A&M.
Oh yeah.
Like if that was just straight Picto, it might have been preferred. I don't really remember when I was at the time, but
Yeah, I do recall that you had to go back in time for that.
yeah.
Besides that, you guys really did not want to push your songs. Like, you did not want to push PR at all for your song. Any particular reason?
So I mean, I feel like right after I got Zora, I mean, when did I? So it was like
I believe you got Zora, then you did TF checks, which is fair, but then you started doing a bunch of other things.
I know. I think it was like I got Zora, and then I did TF stuff, and then I did Zora Cape, Zora Hall, because I wanted to like finish up the Wath stuff over there. Make sure that Captain's Hat was really the Wath.
Yeah,
and
then you ended up getting Bremen, and then you pushed Grog before.
Yeah,
Like,
I realized that. I mean, I was thinking of even doing more stuff, and then I had to think to myself, like, okay, if I had Sonata of Awakening right now, would I be rushing Woodfall Temple? And the obvious answer is yes. So, like, why am I not just pushing Pinnacle Rock faster? And I couldn't come up with an answer, so I did that after. Yeah, I pushed Bremen's maybe a bit too fast, only because I was at the right time of day for it, and I wanted to make sure on the Zora Cape Wath. Since I didn't get like anything concrete from the Captain's Hat.
Here comes Pojo. GG's, Pojo.
GG's.
Yeah, sorry about the post commentary. Like, obviously, you guys didn't know that you guys were being restreamed at all. It was really last minute.
I mean, I right after the race ended, like right after I finished, I like took a sec and then like I checked to see if Vidya had posted a restream link, and he did.
Yeah.
So I knew at that point.
So how was the seed for you, Pojo?
Not great.
Not great. Yeah, you last location. Like, you guys did not want to push south, like, at all. Like, I don't know why. Like, Pojo, for you specifically, yeah, I think going coast is good because you still had like 2 checks there, and you got magic first. But then you decided to do everything else. I knew you were going to do Ocean Spider's house too. You did everything out of logic instead of trying to be in logic. At a certain point, you knew where all the bows were. So you had to know that Zora was in your earlier spears. Which then it didn't matter at the end, because then it was on that LTK, which is also another brutal point.
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of got swayed. Sorry, I kind of got swayed away from turning an LTK because of seeing that bow on the roof. I'm thinking, no, I've already found 2 bows. I don't need a 3rd bow, and I mean, I knew the turn-in had a check, obviously, but I just decided, no, I don't want to push it, and obviously that was I think my biggest fumble in the seed. So
I guess that's where we differ at least slightly. I did so many things before actually going south, mainly all surrounding based on the I got the express mail, and then I saw there was a red potion bottle on the postman, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just really quickly play through cycle 1, go Zora Cape and or up to Canyon, and I ended up doing both, and then getting a bottle, and then, let alone I find like 3 other bottles along this process, and I was like, well, but I ended up doing both Cape and Canyon and LTK, and basically I did my entire cycle 1 without even going to Road to Southern Swamp. And so right after that is when I still didn't even do it until day 2, because on night 1 I did the captain set to see if I could find anything there, and then finally on day 2, cycle 2, I went Road to Southern Swamp, already had the land title deed ready to go, and just picked up Zora.
As for the land title deed situation, I understand your sentiment, Pojo, because I think you already had Deku, so then you're considering like, oh, like I don't need to get another out of logic bow.
Yeah.
But then like you got to think about like what else is left in logic, right? Tony had the ability of like doing Old Lady. You guys both did Swordsman School right before Old Lady, so you both had the opportunity to collect, and Tony did collect. Sadly for you, Pojo, you didn't opt to collect your route easily because you wrapped around so quick that you got the bottle. You easily could have full cleared all the swamp, especially with the Dongeros too. You could have swept everything, but then it just didn't come to pass. You just like orphaned it and last locationed it.
Yeah, pretty much. I had like 2 other checks left.
There was still time for you to catch up. If you god routed the remaining of the seed, there is a really good chance that you would have caught up. But you guys differed in your dungeons that you ended up doing. Because you went into GBT, which is a fair call, you end up getting your light arrows, which then you pushed all the way to getting your ice arrows. So from that point on, only fire arrows is in Snow at Temple. All you gotta do is just finish pushing up every light arrow related check, because you know that yeah, you could also push ice that could lead into Picto, like Poha could have led into it. We actually also found where Gibdo was, but that was Fire's Lock. That was the GBT boss key. So you didn't have too many checks left, Pojo. I think just because of the deficit of where Goron was and the speed, you just ended up losing so much on that.
Yeah, I mean,
regardless of all the checks that you did to last location, I know Tony didn't end up doing Ocean Spider's house, but Tony did end up doing addition with sewers as well. So you guys were pretty much even at the end, but it's just that that difference with the Goron mask.
Yeah. So
how close was it? Like how far off were you?
I was about to fight Twin Mold and then fight Majora, so.
Okay. Dude, my Twin Mold fight. Oh, my Twin Mold fight. Was
yeah,
so
you pulled that Giant's mask at the end and you just slashed it at once. I'm like, oh yeah, we have Giants.
Dude, it's not even that. I ran out of arrows, so I had to use Giant's mask, and then I like threw with Giant's mask, so I ran out of magic, and then I had to go pick up more magic. it was so bad.
But yeah, like besides that, do you have anything else to talk about? I know this is probably going to be one of the worst seeds of the whole tournament.
Yeah, the Goron, I mean, like, it's nice to see the Always Hints getting at least some usage. Also, I will say, Pojo, I did get the Great Fairy Sword. I have no idea if that was, like, a good call or not, but...
I think it was a good call if you were planning to do GBT right after because doing it for Wart.
Yeah.
Speed wise, I think you lost out, especially because your bow archery game wasn't perfect.
It was not incredible.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably one of the better bow archeries I've had, though. That's not one that I've extensively practiced. Felt pretty good at the time. But, I mean, all in all, a pretty garbage seed. But we're so here now.
That's how I get knocked out of SGL tournaments. I get garbage seeds.
Yeah, dude.
That one against Moravo
location.
last October. That thing sucked too.
Hopefully, we'll see the comeback, and we'll see Pojo on top. We'll get 3 unique winners.
Yeah, in live.
Yeah. 2025, 2024, 2025 winners are in here. Maybe the 2026 winner is also in here. Hopefully it's not us two, it's just you, Pojo. I'm rooting for you, Pojo, as always.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
All right.
I will say though, this is not my first Seahorses seed today. I had one this morning.
Today? You played one this morning? It was also Seahorses? That's crazy.
HLC too.
That's crazy.
Same settings.
Oh my god.
Hook shot that time.
Wow.
Well, that's all I got. You guys have anything else?
Nah.
Nope. Thanks for putting me out of my misery.
All right. Well, thank you to our runners, TonyBigBlind and pojolonewolf. Tony is gonna proceed ahead.
To you.
Bracket. Currently, you are gonna be facing me.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I've seen your race. I feel like I got you. I feel like I got you.
I don't know, man. Have you seen the last 2 times we played against each other?
Dude, our races are so close. Our blitz race was so close, and I threw at the end. Yeah. But
and then in the qualifier, I beat you by 9 seconds.
Oh, yeah, true. Was that a princess one too? I feel like that was a princess one.
Yeah, that's what you said after the fact.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I lost the princess again on that one. All right, fair. I bonked on the wall. That too, but the whole.
I bonked one time. It was over.
Yeah, the one bonk probably costed it. All right. Well, thank you to you two again. Thank you, Speed Gaming. Thank you to our admins and volunteers. Thank you to our tracker, Wispy, and to our commentator, Nath, that left to do the race, which I also have to do that commentary, where Vidya is helping with that currently. But yeah, I'll pop in there. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Signing us out.
Yeah.
He'll kick us out soon.
Okay. Dude, what a crazy time.